So the anxiety, we discussed it last time. Do you guys remember what we discussed?
Talking about the past and the future.
Yes.
That's a chunk.
Yes.
We discussed coming back.
Huh?
Coming back if you don't deal with things in the present. May come back as an animal.
No, that's not anxiety. That's
Yes.
reincarnation. But yes, anxiety. When we discussed it, we talked about what is the reason for the anxiety. So the reason for the anxiety is unknown, uncertainty. That's the reason why people get anxious, because we are not sure about the future, so we are very anxious and uncertain about the future, and that creates anxiety. And if something past, whatever happened in the past, is creating anxiety for you, then that is also, we have to understand that it is not the reality. The past is gone, so we have to make sure that we let it go and we do not keep reliving the same situation again and again, whatever happened in the past, because it's only creating stress and anxiety in your body, in your mind, so it's not good. So if we understand that and let it go, and we have to release it. So we have to learn how to live for now, for this present moment. And if we live in the present moment is what we are doing right this very moment, discussing. So in that, there is no anxiety, because right now, whatever will come is happening, we are going to deal with it. We are dealing with it right now, this very moment. And in the future also, you have to think like that only, that whatever will happen in the future, we will deal with it. You don't have to become anxious. I know it's easy to say it than to do it or think about it, but that's how you have to start thinking. You have to change the pattern of your thinking.
Who did you study with?
I?
A guru?
No.
Because you're very wise, and I just wanted to...
No. This is, as I told you, this is
Art for culture.
Yes, and this is also when you do the meditation, you open up to the universe and they send you the messages and the answers. So you have to understand one thing, that we have to live for now, this very moment. In the future, whatever will come across in our lives, we will deal with it as it comes. And the past is gone. Past is only for learning experiences. What to do, what not to do, what is good for us, what is not good for us. And is to learn and not to repeat our mistakes and enjoy what we enjoyed in the past. So there should not be any reason for anxiety. So if you are having anxiety, you have to first understand, or maybe try to explore in your mind, what is the thought, which thought is creating that. You start exploring that. What is it that is creating that anxiety in you? Have you ever thought about it? Have you ever tried to inquire in your mind? Close your eyes and start looking into your mind and see which thought is creating that anxiety inside you.
I know.
Okay, so if you know, is it of the past, or is it the present, or is it future? Past. So is the past thinking about it in the past, of something which happened in the past? Is that the reality? Is it true? No, it's not. Not at this present moment, because it's gone and done. It is not past. If you relive the same situation in your mind, it still is not the reality. It is just you reliving recreating the whole situation in your mind and recreating all the emotions associated with it and the suffering with it. So it is not the reality, you know that. And I have always said that evaluate every thought from 3 points of view, and that is, first is whether it's really the truth what you're thinking. The thought, is it the reality, is it the truth, or is it just your imagination, or is it something which is gone and done and past and is not the reality of today? So if it's not a reality of the truth of today, then it is not really a true thought. It's a garbage thought. Secondly, you have to evaluate the thoughts from the point of view of usefulness. Is it a useful thought, or is it just, again, irrelevant garbage thought? So whatever you're thinking, is it a useful thought?
It seems useful to me.
That's why you're holding on to it. Yes, but what use is it? So that you have to evaluate. And then third point is also that you have to see is whether it's a kind thought. Is it giving you happiness? Is it giving you any kind of a stress-free happiness, or kind of something that you want to hold on to it? No, it's a garbage thought. So keeping garbage in the whether it's in the house or in your mind is not going to give you any kind of happiness. So if you know that it is in the past, and whatever the use it may be to whatever you are thinking it could be of use, I don't see how it can be of use when it's in the past.
That's true.
How can it be of use? Because it's only creating stress and anxiety in your mind. So how can it be of any kind of use? What use are you using it for? Are you creating something out of it? Are you making something which is going to help you in the future?
It's a protective device.
That's how you think it's a protective device, but it's not really protecting you in any way. It is in fact hurting you because it's creating anxiety in your mind. So it cannot be protective. Protective is something that creates positiveness. That should give you comfort.
Thank you.
And this is not giving you any kind of comfort. It is creating anxiety. So it cannot be protective. So our thinking is going wrong. So that's what we have to see, that where we have to let go. If it is a thought which is not giving you any kind of comfort, not giving you any kind of relevant information that you can use today, then it is a garbage thought. And we have to let it
probably making you sick.
It is, yes, it is.
It raises your blood pressure, it is doing all kinds of
Exactly. So the anxiety only creates problems. First it creates stress in your mind, and then eventually in 3-4 months that same stress is going to create, because it's it is creating a dissonance in the vibrational frequency, or it's disturbing the vibrations of your, these thoughts are creating disturbance in the vibrational frequency of different organs, creating problems, putting stress in different organs, and that will create a disease in one of the organs in your body. So do you want to create a disease in your body?
No.
You don't. So if you don't want to do that, then you have to let go. You have to make that choice. As I told you, the life is all about our own choices. Whatever we want to experience, however we want to live, it's our choice. Every moment to moment we have to make a choice. Do I want to think like that? Do I don't want to think like that? Do I want to walk that path? Do I want to meet with that person? Every little thing. So moment to moment you have to make that choice. So this is the moment you have to make a choice whether you want to keep this thought which is giving you anxiety in your mind, or do you want to treat it like a garbage. And if it is a garbage, then what do you do with the garbage?
Throw it out.
You pick it up and throw it out. So imagine that you are picking up that garbage thought which is creating anxiety and throwing it out into the universe. This is very important. It's very important for your own emotional, mental and physical health, because you're only bringing down your energies, only creating stress in all your 5 bodies, and as a result you're only going to create a disease in the physical body which is going to make you go through the suffering. And it's unnecessary. It's not something which is really needed. You are doing it to yourself unknowingly or knowingly, thinking it's a protective thought. It cannot be protective if it is not giving you any kind of protection, comfort or happiness.
Thank you.
Okay, so you please let it go. Think about the thought. Please let it go. Release it to the universe. Treat it like a garbage thought. Pick it up. Imagine that you're picking up that thought and throwing it out into the universe. Let the universe deal with it. Whatever the situations will happen in the future, we should deal with them at that moment. No need to think about it, imagine it right now, and then create stress in your mind. And neither the past. Past is definitely not relevant at all. Past is only for learning experiences. We learn through those experiences, and we know that's how we know what is good for us, what is bad for us, what is the things that we want to retain in our life, hold on to our life as a learning experience. Also, what is it that is, what our likes and dislikes are. Everything is created on the basis of our past experiences, but they are only learning experiences. They are only learning devices. They are not for anything else. Okay, what to do, what not to do. So we have to learn to let go. When we let go, we free ourselves. Whether it's our own belief systems, whether our likes and dislikes, even our fears, phobias, different things that we are holding on to. The moment you let go of any of these things that you're holding in your mind, you will see that you will feel that you are free. You're getting the freedom. You will start feeling that freedom. You will see that you will be more happier. You're more peaceful within yourself and able to more focused in your work, able to deal with the situations and make the right decisions very quickly. Got it?
Yes.
Any other questions you have? Anything else?
Not about that, because I forgot, like, what we did last week, or Monday, or no, the week before, about the order of those breathing things, because I